Hey, welcome to Trapping Inc. I'm Rich Mellon. Today's show is supposed to be spring otter. Believe it or not, this is April. April. I mean, we are in the north, but April. Oh my gosh. Anyway, on today's show, you're gonna find I'm gonna be doing some trail sets, and I'm gonna probably be doing some open water if things thawed out. It's tough. Normally this time of the year, everything would be open, and we'd be catching them in open water. At the worst, maybe an ice hole or a crossover. But we are just not having any breaks this year. This morning it was minus 21. April 6th. It's going to be fun anyway. Trapping is the cornerstone that Canada was built on. Brave and sometimes crazy men and women, fueled by the lucrative fur trade, explored and mapped our great nation. Hundreds of years have passed since then, but trapping still remains vibrant, strong, and steeped in the ancient traditions. The fur bearers still follow the old paths and live as dictated by thousands of years of instinct. Fur only gets prime in the harsh temperatures of winter, and trappers must respect and prepare for the weather. Trapping's past is firmly rooted in history, but today, the gear and techniques have changed. Canada is still known for the best wild fur in the world, and today our pelts are sold on the global market. Our community is large, and our numbers are growing. We are trappers. This is what we do and where we belong. Join us in our adventures. Welcome to Trapping Inc., the face of today's trapper.
Oh, I see water up there.
Well, there was water here when I said it, but now there's more water, so don't get too close to me, okay?
Don't have to tell me twice.
See the water? Watch the water.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, not really loving that.
So be careful here now. We've got water here, and now there's open stuff there that wasn't open a few days ago. So
How deep is it here? How deep?
I don't know.
Oh, good.
To the bottom.
So if the camera goes swimming, everybody knows what happened. How close do I have to get to you here? Can I just stay here?
No.
Oh.
Hey.
I don't see anything yet. Just, well, get moving, because I'm not going to stand there with you. Oh. Came up out of a hole?
Yeah, well, there was an access hole here. Now, whether they're going in there and coming up here or vice versa, or it's hard to say. You're probably okay to come closer.
Probably. I love the certainty of you.
Well, look there, see?
Yeah, I know, I see it. Does everybody else see it? Yes.
There we go. Okay, this is a little sketchy. If you listen, you hear the water running?
I do.
It's right there. That's open right there.
Hooray!
That's a beautiful otter. Look at this.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Just gorgeous. You can't get better than a January otter. He's not, he's going to be 24 pound or something like that. Just a nice average male, I'm assuming. Yeah, male. So that's a nice otter. There was an access point here, and that's what I set my trap on. Trapping Inc. is brought to you by Old Smokes Coffee, crafted coffee for the courageous. oldsmokescoffee.com. Halford Hides, unique beyond compare. Visit us at our Edmonton store location or find us online at halfordsmailorder.com. Range Road Enterprises, professional solutions for the ATV and low impact logging operation. Find your nearest dealer online at range-road.ca. Argyle Motorsports and Marine. Visit our Edmonton store location or find us online at argylemotorsports.com. They were just going in, and it was just a set 330, shove up against it, so you can see even how fast he hit that trap when it's there, and then launching back into him. Still, they're a fast critter. So, I don't have another trap with me, and things are getting a little shakier anyway, so I'm gonna take this trap and get out of here. Can you believe in January the water's coming open and that? It's not got nothing to do with heat. It's whenever a beaver dam or whatever lets go up above, and then it takes and raises your water levels through all these swamps, and that's when you go swimming. Right, Sam?
No.
No?
Sand does not swim in January.
No?
No.
I used a big long toggle to get over. It doesn't take much, but I like to anchor them around these stubs of stuff. All this beaver stuff.
It never goes very far.
I set this here when our guests were here.
Oh, okay. Well, they'll be glad to know they had a piece of the action.
Yeah. Yeah. We should have got a couple, but we only got the one. Probably if I'd have had another set there and open water. Are you ready to make the trek back? Yeah. You better keep that turned on in case I go swimming. Everybody wants to see me go swimming.
Well, I don't like that.
Now I'm 25 pounds heavier. What a snowy, cold day, but I got otter tracks here, and I'm betting, I got one on that trail set. We had that one that we got in the access hole, and then I set a trail set, which was kind of muffed up because we walked beside it, and they took a trail and went beside it. But, oh yeah, there we go. I took and moved the set over to where they were walking here, you can see, and kabang, that's all it takes. Right there, we've got ourselves a nice otter. I don't even have another trap with me. This is the last thing I was doing today was checking these before we pull it and head out, so my KB stabilizer though should be right here somewhere. There it is. There it is. Oh, and he's soft. He is soft. This just happened. See that? This just happened. Maybe I can wrestle that off there and set again. I decided to go with setting right back here again. And the reason being is I took and followed the other one's tracks, and it goes back up and around there. Then it comes back and checks this out again. And so I'm sure it'll come back to check out where this otter was one last time, or I sure hope so. Anyway, she's cold. Let's get on out of here. Okay.
Welcome home.
Yeah, look at that. A little bit of snow on her. Here's the thing. This climb stuff is awesome, but check this out.
Wow.
That's what the the Gore-Tex is doing and why we layer the way we do. It moves all that moisture, like my skin is dry and all that, but all that moisture gets moved away from my body. And, you know, if it wasn't a minus 20 something day, this wouldn't be frost here. It would just keep going, but it's still amazing how well it works. I'm impressed with the technology. But now I'm going to get wet.
And now for Halford's Trapper's Tip of the Week.
On today's tech tip, I want to talk about the business end of a snare, the lock. Now, it's really important that you understand the laws of where you trap. Certain jurisdictions, snares are not allowed to be lethal. They are considered a restraint device. So that affects the lock that you use on them. And when they're considered a restraint, that means they do not tighten down far enough to be lethal. They always will relax a little bit. It's called a relaxing lock. The two different types that we have here are the mechanical or cam lock, and this is a toothed one, and you can see this one is what is considered a killing or non-relaxing lock. The relaxing ones, and there will be lists by jurisdiction, are usually these variations of the old penny lock or the old washer lock. These were the original locks that came about, where they were just simply a washer bent in half or a penny bent in half with a couple holes in it, which made it easier for the snare to tighten up but not loosen off. These are considered relaxing or restraining, so they're not lethal. The most important things that we have to consider when we're choosing our snare lock is, one, that we have the right size snare lock for our snare cable. Two, that we match it to the animal. So if we're going after wolves, we're going to want big, heavy ones with really good hardened teeth on them. If we're going after lynx, you take this galvanized one here. It doesn't even have teeth on it, and it's not important for it to have teeth, not for lynx. So match your product to your animal, and always, folks, make sure that we are following the laws of our jurisdiction.
That was Halford's Trapper's Tip of the Week.
Alrighty. Okay, you don't see that every day. There's a whole bunch of minnows that have just floated up here. Probably not getting enough oxygen, and that's probably what they're here gorging on. Otters don't get to be this fat without being real good at what they do. Well, I was just putting the camera away and I heard the trap go off. It doesn't take long and it's all over with. Unbelievable. 2 of them. Bang, bang. Well, I barely got the camera put away. I was just packing up to head back and keep going up the line, and snap, I hear another one. That's another one, another young one. That's another young one.
Trapping Inc. is brought to you by Old Smokes Coffee, crafted coffee for the courageous. OldSmokesCoffee.com. Argo, go anywhere. Argo Extreme Terrain vehicles conquer any terrain, any season. Find us online at ArgoXTV.com. Hags Trapping Products, the most versatile trapping device on the market. Find our products and dealers online at j30.com. Alberta Outdoorsman Magazine, Alberta's only fishing, hunting, and trapping magazine. Online at albertaoutdoorsman.ca.
We can never ever learn enough when it comes to otter or trapping in particular. You can see there's actually 2 holes here. And let's pan over. The one's much bigger than the other. And I started out by hanging one down on the up current side, thinking they might swim through it coming into the hole or something, but what they were doing was coming up on the side. And so I put that trap up on the edge like that. You can see it's sitting up there. Even though there's that big hole, they're more comfortable coming up the corner of the hole, or this one was anyway. And the small hole that I've got covered over here was far more popular than the big hole was. So, you know, that's what they're the most comfortable with. Just watching them, paying attention and adjusting, but we'll see if we get the third one or not. There's the 2 of them. The one is a little bit smaller than the other. I guess it's really hard when you've just got one of to judge by, you know. Sometimes you don't make your best guess. That's a fact. Amazing creatures though. This is the best time of the year now. We're in March and the season goes way until 15th of May, but I'm way done before that because I like to catch them when they're the most prime, and I like it's just a great time, something to do in March. You know, March is about 89 days long in the average place in the north here, so you need something to do in that long ugly weather like March. It's supposed to get 20 to 30 centimeters tomorrow, so although the sun just came out now, which is awesome. Anyway, we'll check these tomorrow. So once they go to leave their water over there, they were following this trail, and there was really no good spot until we got right into this thick stuff here. and then there was 2 trails. It split into 2 trails. So I put one on each one of them. And you can see the one is still sitting there in its stand, and the other one has an otter in it. So let's get him out of there. I'm just gonna pick him right up and take him with me. I think I've taken enough out of this watershed this year here. Oh yeah, there's a nice one. He's not super giant. He's probably gonna go 20 pounds. When I get out and I have a clump or whatever here that I can anchor to, I like to just throw a cable extension on, quick clip, just wrap around as low as I can and snap it together and give it a tug. They'll never, ever, ever get off of there. It's a great anchor. I mean, he doesn't look like he moved whatsoever. He hit it and fell over, but you never know. You've always got to worry about a bad catch or whatever. And the old saying is, you set for a mouse and anchor for an elephant. Well, I make sure that it's over and done with. I'm gonna leave this one here for now. I don't have another trap with me. End of a long day. You can see the sun is going down as I'm doing this. But it's been a great time, and I hope you've enjoyed your time out on the line with us this year. Very different April for Otter. And maybe we'll see you guys on the line one day.
You can keep up with all the action at trappinginc.com or join our Facebook and YouTube sites.